Hello ladies and gentlemen, in this video we are going to cover the most important questions of second week of December. Now this is a video for quick revision. We are going to upload one more video which will have detailed information. So now let's start. Who has been appointed as new chairman of National Stock Exchange? Right answer is Mr. Girish Chandra Chaturvedi. So Mr. G.C. Chaturvedi has been appointed as new chairman of National Stock Exchange. Bhavani Mukherjee, who recently died, was the former coach of which game? Right answer is table tennis. So Mr. Bhavani Mukherjee was the former India table tennis head coach and he was the first Dronacharya awardee in table tennis. Armed Forces Flag Day is observed on which date? Right answer is 7th of December. So Armed Forces Flag Day is observed on 7th of December. The first ever Pasu Kisan credit cards of India were recently launched in which state of India? Right answer is Haryana. So recently, first Pashu Kisan credit cards were recently launched in Bhiwani in Haryana. The famous pilgrimage center Omkareshwar recently in news belongs to which Indian state? Right answer is Madhya Pradesh. So recently Madhya Pradesh state government sanctioned 156 crore rupee for the development of Omkareshwar. It is a famous pilgrimage center. Which country has topped the medal tally of 13th South Asian Games 2019? Right answer is India. So recently South Asian Games concluded in Nepal and in these games India topped the medal tally. India won 312 medals out of which 179 were gold, 93 were silver and 45 were bronze medal. Which country is to be the partner country of India at BioAsia 2020 conference? Right answer is Switzerland. So Switzerland is the partner country for 2020 BioAsia conference. This conference will be in Hyderabad. Reunion Island, sometimes seen in news, belongs to which country? Right answer is France. So this Reunion Island is near to Madagascar and it is an island of France in Indian Ocean. According to India Skill Report, which state has the highest employable talent? Right answer is Maharashtra. So recently, India Skills Report was released jointly by CII plus AICTE plus UNDP and AIU. Which railway station has become the 5500th station of India to get free Wi-Fi facility? Right answer is Maua Milan railway station. So this railway station is in Jharkhand and recently it became the 5500th railway station to get free Wi-Fi facility. Human Rights Day is celebrated on which date? So it is celebrated on 10th of December and 10th of December was selected to honor the United Nations General Assembly's adoption and proclamation of UDHR, that is Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and this declaration was adopted on 10th of December in 1948. So that is the reason why Human Rights Day is celebrated on 10th of December. Which one is the rank of India in Human Development Index? Right answer is 129th. So as per HDI 2019, India is on 129th position. Last year, our ranking was 130. Which place has been selected as leading sports tourism destination of world? Right answer is Abu Dhabi. So the capital of UAE, Abu Dhabi, has been selected as leading sports tourism destination. Who is to be inducted into WWE Hall of Fame? WWE stands for World Wrestling Entertainment. Right answer is Mr. Dave Batista. So Mr. Batista will be inducted into WWE Hall of Fame. The appeal court of which international organization has been recently shut down? Right answer is WTO. WTO stands for World Trade Organization and the appeal court of WTO acts as a trade dispute settlement body. It was recently shut down by US. As of December 2019, India has reduced emission intensity of its GDP by what percent? Right answer is 21%. So India has reduced the emission intensity of its GDP by 21%. Emission intensity means emission per unit of GDP. Which state government is to launch 45 fast-track special courts to ensure speedy trial of cases involving crime against women and children? Right answer is Odisha. So Odisha is going to set up these fast-track courts for speedy trial. Now these courts will exclusively deal with the cases that are registered under POCSO Act. POCSO stands for Protection of Children from Sexual Offences. Who is the famous Sesame Street puppeteer that passed away recently? Right answer is Mr. Carol Spinney. Mr. Carol Spinney, the Sesame Street puppeteer, passed away recently. Which country recently abolished rules requiring restaurants to provide separate entrance for women? Right answer is Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia has abolished these rules which mandated separate entrance and seating areas for men and women. How many fast-track courts will be set up by UP for speedy disposal of cases of sexual crimes against women and children? Right answer is 218. So the UP government announced that it would set up 218 fast-track courts for the speedy disposal of sexual crimes against women and children. Draj Bridge has been recently opened for its operations in which district of Jammu and Kashmir? Right answer is Rajouri. So recently, Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Mr. Girish Chandra Murmu opened the Dras Bridge in Rajouri. It is a project of BRO under Project Sampark. Bharti Airtel has recently launched Wi-Fi calling in which city? Right answer is New Delhi. So it was recently launched in New Delhi and the service is currently rolled out in Delhi NCR and it will be gradually implemented in other cities. National Anti-Doping Agency has selected which Bollywood actor as its brand ambassador? Right answer is Mr. Sunil Shetty. So recently NADA, that is National Anti-Doping Agency, has selected Mr. Sunil Shetty as its brand ambassador. Which rank has been achieved by India in the Climate Change Performance Index? Right answer is 9th. So India is on 9th position as per Climate Change Performance Index. And this index was presented during COP25, that is Conference of Parties 25th, and this COP25 held in Madrid in Spain. Which state has distributed free laptops to +2 meritorious students under Biju Sashактikaran Yojana? +2 means 10+2. Right answer is Odisha. So Odisha government distributed free laptops to meritorious students under Biju Sashактikaran Yojana. International Anti-Corruption Day was observed on 9th of December. What was the theme of this day? Right answer is United Against Corruption. So International Anti-Corruption Day is observed on 9th of December. The day aims to raise awareness about corruption and the theme for this year was United Against Corruption. Which city in Karnataka recently conducted a human library event? Right answer is Mysore. So Karnataka conducted a human library event in Mysore. Which Indian state or union territory launched booklet for student on Ambedkar's teaching? Right answer is Delhi. So recently Delhi government launched a booklet on the life and teachings of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar for the students of class 6th and 8th in government schools. China has recently signed a deal with which country to build drones named as Loong 2nd to secure the CPEC sea route? Right answer is Pakistan. So in order to secure the CPEC sea route, CPEC stands for China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, China and Pakistan have signed a deal to build drones and these drones will be named as Loong 2nd. The digital exhibition on the history of the Constitution of India was held in which city? Right answer is New Delhi. So the digital exhibition on the history of Constitution of India held in New Delhi. The satellite Lucifer-3, which is to be launched from India, belongs to which country? Right answer is Israel. So it is a satellite made by Israeli students. Sohae satellite launching station is located in which country? Right answer is North Korea. So as you can see on map, it is a satellite launching facility in North Korea. It is on the western side of North Korea. That means it is in Yellow Sea. the Diwali Power of One 2019 awards were organized in which city? Right answer is New York. So recently these awards were in news because four eminent diplomats have been honored with Diwali, the Power of One award, and these winners were honored during a ceremony at UN headquarters in New York. All India Conference of Director Generals and Inspector Generals of Police was organized in which city? Right answer is Pune. So this conference was organized in Pune in Maharashtra. Which city is to organize Block Hash Live 2019 Conclave? So right answer is Kochi. Kochi in Kerala is the host of this Block Hash Live 2019 Conclave. Which city is to organize Transforming Education Conference for Humanity 2019? Right answer is Visakhapatnam. So this TEC stands for Transforming Education Conference for Humanity, was organized in Visakhapatnam, and it was organized by UNESCO in association with MGIEP. UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, while MGIEP stands for Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Education for Peace and Sustainable Development. A memorandum of understanding has been signed between NSIC and Aramco for the development of MSME ecosystem in India in oil and gas sector. Now this Aramco is associated to which country? Right answer is Saudi Arabia. So it is associated to Saudi Arabia. It is Saudi Arabian National Petroleum and Gas Company, and recently Aramco and NSIC signed a memorandum of understanding for the development of MSME ecosystem in our country in oil and gas field. The provisions of Citizenship Amendment Bill are not applicable to tribal areas of which state? Right answer is Meghalaya. Actually, the provisions of the Citizenship Amendment Bill will not be applicable to the tribal areas covered under 6th Schedule of Indian Constitution, and these states are A, T, M, M. Now it should be kept in mind Manipur is not covered under this. So one M stands for Meghalaya, another M stands for Mizoram, T stands for Tripura, and A stands for Assam. According to recent report, which Indian river has become one of the top 10 cleanest river of the world? Right answer is River Ganga. So recently, Union Minister of Jal Shakti, Mr. Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, said that Ganga has become the one of 10 cleanest rivers in the world. SAARC Charter Day was celebrated on 8th of December. The association was established in which year? Right answer is 1985. So on 8th of December in 1985, the first SAARC summit held in Dhaka. Dhaka is in Bangladesh. SAARC stands for South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Recently, who has become the leading run scorer in T20 international cricket? Right answer is Mr. Virat Kohli. So recently, Mr. Virat Kohli became the leading run scorer in T20 international cricket. Which city organized FICCI Arise Conference 2019? Right answer is New Delhi. So this conference held in New Delhi, and the theme of this conference was Future Ready Learners and Schools. And this conference was inaugurated by Vice President Mr. M. Venkaiah Naidu. Which film has been named the best film of year by Los Angeles Film Critics Association? Right answer is Parasite. So this film Parasite was named best film of year by Los Angeles Film Critics Association. Iron Union 12 is a joint military exercise of USA with which other country? Right answer is UAE. This was a joint military exercise between UAE and USA. The first fully electronic flight in the world recently took off from which country? Right answer is Canada. So the first fully electronic flight in the world completed its test flight, and this flight took off from Canada. Which type of uniform has been made mandatory for the paramilitary forces in India? Right answer is Khadi. So the paramilitary forces including CRPF, BSF, CISF and NSG will now have to wear Khadi uniforms. Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code Second Amendment Bill was recently approved by Indian government, and this IBA was introduced to deal with which sector of Indian economy? Right answer is banking sector. So this is related to insolvency and bankruptcy. Now this will be helpful in dealing the issues of NPA. ISRO has set up a new space technology incubation center at which institute? Right answer is NIT Tiruchirappalli. It is in Tamil Nadu. So ISRO has set up the Space Technology Incubation Center at NIT Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu. Who has been appointed as Senior Security Advisor in Home Ministry? Right answer is Mr. K. Vijay Kumar. So Mr. K. Vijay Kumar has been appointed as Senior Security Advisor in Home Ministry, and he will be advising the Home Ministry on the matters related to Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and on the matters related to left-wing extremism. The 4th India Water Impact Summit was organized in which city? Right answer is New Delhi. So the 4th India Water Impact Summit was organized in New Delhi. It was organized by Ministry of Jal Shakti, and the theme of this summit was valuing water. Sarai Sewage Treatment Plant was inaugurated in which state of India? Right answer is Uttarakhand. So recently, Sarai Sewage Treatment Plant was inaugurated in Haridwar in Uttarakhand. Which education board in India is set to introduce artificial intelligence in schools from session 2019-20? Right answer is CBSE, that is Central Board of Secondary Education. So CBSE is going to introduce artificial intelligence as a subject in class 9th in CBSE affiliated schools. According to a recent report, which country has recorded the highest estimated number of cervical cancer deaths in 2018? Right answer is India. So recently, a report was released by Lancet Global Health. Which state has recently conducted workshop on 2020 heat wave with NDMA? NDMA stands for National Disaster Management Authority. So the right answer is Karnataka. So NDMA, in collaboration with Government of Karnataka, organized a workshop on preparedness, mitigation and management of heat wave. Which Indian university is to set up a separate department for disability and rehabilitation studies in its campus? Right answer is Mysore University. So University of Mysore has approved setting up of a separate department for disability and rehabilitation studies in its campus. The India-based Neutrino Observatory is to be set up at which place? Right answer is Theni. So this Neutrino Observatory will be set up in Theni district of Tamil Nadu. First mega food park of Central India has been inaugurated in which state of India? Right answer is Madhya Pradesh. So Union Minister for Food Processing Harsimrat Kaur Badal inaugurated Avanti Mega Food Park in Devas in Madhya Pradesh, and this is first mega food park of Central India. International Civil Aviation Day is observed on which date? Right answer is 7th of December. So International Civil Aviation Day is observed on 7th of December. If we talk about civil aviation, Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri is the Minister of Civil Aviation Ministry in our country. Which language has recently been used for the first time in Rajya Sabha? Right answer is Santhali. So recently, Santhali language was used for the first time in Rajya Sabha when a lawmaker from Odisha used this language to raise a matter of urgent public importance during 0 hour. Which ports have been declared as ports of call between India and Bangladesh? Right answer is Mangola and Chattogram. So recently, Indian government has declared ports of Mangola and Chattogram as the ports of call under agreement between India and Bangladesh. Who has become the first women match referee to oversee men's one-day international? Right answer is G.S. Lakshmi. So Ms. G.S. Lakshmi from India has become the first women match referee to oversee a men's one-day international match, and she was the match referee for a match between UAE and US. Who has been appointed as Plogging Ambassador of India? Right answer is Ripu Daman Bevli. So Ripu Daman Bevli has been appointed as Plogging Ambassador of India, and the appointment was announced by Union Minister of State for Youth Affairs and Sports, Mr. Kiran Rijiju. Which company has announced the health insurance policy to benefit LGBT employees? Right answer is TCS. So recently, TCS announced changes in its health policy and it has now included LGBT employees for the benefits of health insurance policy. Which company has recently launched its Cyber Defense Center in Melbourne in Australia? Right answer is Wipro. So recently, Wipro has launched its Cyber Defense Center in Melbourne in Australia. Who won the Miss Universe title 2019? Right answer is Josibini Tunji. So Miss South Africa, Miss Josibini Tunji was crowned Miss Universe title in an event in USA. Who has recently been elected as the youngest ever Prime Minister of Finland? Right answer is Sanna Marin. So recently, Sanna Marin has been elected as the Prime Minister of Finland and she became the world's youngest Prime Minister. Which country has recently recorded the first polio case in 27 years? Right answer is Malaysia. So recently, Malaysia has reported the first case of polio in 27 years. Now, Malaysia was declared polio free. However, now this case of polio has been reported. Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority has signed an agreement with which bank to create investor awareness in India? Right answer is Bank of Baroda. So Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority has signed Memorandum of Understanding with Bank of Baroda for information dissemination and to reach out to the investors. The 5th edition of annual MED, that is Mediterranean Dialogue, held in which city? Right answer is Rome. So the 5th edition of Mediterranean Dialogue held in Rome, and this dialogue was intended to promote international cooperation. Global Migration Report is published by which organization? Right answer is International Organization for Migration. So this report was published by International Organization for Migration, and as per this report, India is the largest country of origin for international migrants. Who has recently won the World Heavyweight Boxing title? Right answer is Mr. Anthony Joshua. So Mr. Anthony Joshua became the 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. According to recent report, which police station is the best police station of India? Right answer is Aberdeen Police Station. So Aberdeen Police Station in Andaman and Nicobar Islands is the best police station in India, and it is followed by Balasinore Police Station in Gujarat, and Ajak Burhanpur is on 3rd position and it is in Madhya Pradesh. Which state has launched anti-depredation squads in forest to avoid human-wildlife conflicts? Right answer is Assam. So recently, Assam government has launched anti-depredation squads in forest to avoid human-wildlife conflict. These are specifically launched to prevent human-elephant conflict. Which Constitution Amendment Bill was recently introduced for extending reservation provided to the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes by 10 years? Right answer is 126th Constitutional Amendment Bill. So this bill was introduced in Lok Sabha, and this bill seeks to extend the reservation provided to SC and ST by 10 years. What is the minimum amount for low cost assess under Bharat Bond Exchange Traded Fund? Right answer is 1000 rupee. So recently, Cabinet approved the launch of Bharat Bond Exchange Traded Fund, and the objective of this fund is to allow the investors to buy government debts. Which company has recently launched My Health Women Suraksha Policy? Right answer is SDFC Ergo. So recently, SDFC Ergo General Insurance Company launched My Health Women Suraksha Policy to address all health-related concerns. According to US-based Committee to Protect Journalists, which country had jailed the maximum number of journalists? Right answer is China. So US-based Committee to Protect Journalists has given report, and as per this report, China had jailed maximum number of journalists. Vikram Malhotra, an Indian player, belongs to which game? Right answer is squash. So Mr. Vikram Malhotra is a squash player, and recently he was in news as he lifted the lifetime Betty Griffin Memorial Florida Open. Kalia scheme, which was recently in news for its merger with PM Kisan scheme, is associated to which state? Right answer is Odisha. So this Kalia scheme is associated to Odisha, and recently it was in news because the Odisha government decided to merge the Kalia scheme with PM Kisan scheme. Which bank is to work on infrastructure creation to improve coastal shipping in our country? Right answer is Asian Development Bank. So recently, Minister of State for Shipping, Mr. Mansukh Mandavia, informed that an action plan for coastal shipping has been prepared by Asian Development Bank for the development of infrastructure to improve coastal shipping in our country. Which city organized the National Fluorescence Nightingale Awards 2019? Right answer is New Delhi. So these National Fluorescence Nightingale Awards were organized in New Delhi. Who is the Prime Minister of Mauritius? Right answer is Mr. Pravind Jugnauth. So recently, Mr. Pravind Jugnauth got re-elected as the Prime Minister of Mauritius, and he was on official visit to India. OPEC has recently set up new production target per day of how many barrels? Right answer is 5 lakh barrels. So OPEC, that is Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, reached a deal to cut their outputs, and they have set the target as 5 lakh barrels a day. GST Stakeholder Feedback Divas was organized on which date? Right answer is 7th of December. So GST Stakeholder Feedback Divas was organized on 7th of December. B.B. Kumar, who recently passed away, was the chairman of which organization? Right answer is ICSSR. So recently, the chairman of ICSSR, Mr. B.B. Kumar, passed away. Abe Ahmed Ali, who received the Nobel Peace Prize, is from which country? Right answer is Ethiopia. So Mr. Abe Ahmed Ali is the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, and recently he was in news because he was given Nobel Peace Prize. Fourth exhibition of International Seminar cum Exhibition on Naval Weapon Systems, that is NAVA RMS 2019, is to be organized in which city? Right answer is New Delhi. So the fourth edition will be in New Delhi. It is organized by Ministry of Defense. SIRIUS, Deep Technology Learning, sometimes seen in news, belongs to which country? Right answer is Russia. So the second phase of Russia's Cirrus Deep Technology Learning and Niti Aayog's Atal Innovation Mission ended. As per the latest SIPRI report, which is the largest arms manufacturer in the world? Right answer is Lockheed Martin. So as per the latest report of SIPRI, that is Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, Lockheed Martin of USA is the largest arms manufacturer in the world. The 24th International Film Festival of Kerala is being organized in which city? Right answer is Thiruvananthapuram. So the 24th edition of International Film Festival of Kerala is being organized in Thiruvananthapuram. Which Indian facility has been made available 24/7 by RBI in India? Right answer is NEFT. So NEFT, that is National Electronic Fund Transfer System, has been made available 24/7 by Reserve Bank of India. Recently launched Going Online as Leaders is an initiative of which social media platform? Right answer is Facebook. So GOAL, that is Going Online as Leaders, is a digitally enabled mentorship initiative of Facebook for empowering tribal youth to become leaders for tomorrow in respective fields. Which Indian actress has won Danny Kaye Humanitarian Award for 2019? Right answer is Priyanka Chopra. So recently, UNICEF honored Indian actress Priyanka Chopra with Danny Kaye Humanitarian Award. Which mobile game has grossed 170 million downloads in just 2 months of its release? Right answer is Call of Duty. So Call of Duty mobile game has grossed approximately 170 million downloads in just 2 months of release. Which state has recently partnered with World Economic Forum to promote electric mobility? Right answer is Punjab. So recently, Punjab state government partnered with World Economic Forum to design a public-private pilot project to promote electric mobility. The third edition of National Public Procurement Conclave held in which city? So the third edition of National Public Procurement Conclave held in New Delhi, and this 2-day conclave was organized by GEM, that is Government E-Marketplace, in association with Confederation of Indian Industries. Which organization has recently introduced Mobile Science Lab to provide quality education? Right answer is CIPLA Foundation. So CIPLA Foundation has introduced a mobile science lab under its CSR, that is Corporate Social Responsibility, and this initiative will be implemented by the Agastya International Foundation. The IUCN, that is International Union for Conservation of Nature, has recently added how many species to the list of threatened species? Right answer is 1840. That means 1840 new species have been added by IUCN in its red list. How many commercial satellites have been launched by ISRO along with RISAT 2BR1? Right answer is 9. So ISRO launched RISAT 2BR1, and along with it, it also launched 9 commercial satellites. Which country organized the International Seminar on Climate Smart Farming Systems? Right answer is New Delhi. So New Delhi organized this International Seminar on Climate Smart Farming Systems, and it was organized by Agriculture Ministry. Present Agriculture Minister is Mr. Narendra Singh Tomar. Indra is a joint tri-service exercise between India and which country? Right answer is Russia. So it is a joint tri-service exercise between India and Russia. The World Doping Agency has banned which country from all major sporting events? Right answer is Russia. So recently, WADA, that is World Anti-Doping Agency, banned Russia for a period of 4 years from all major sporting events. Who became the first Indian to play 150 Ranji matches? Right answer is Mr. Wasim Jaffer. So Mr. Wasim Jaffer became the first player in Indian cricket to play 150 Ranji matches. The Integrated Command and Control Center of which city has recently been inaugurated in Haryana? Right answer is Gurugram. So recently, Haryana Chief Minister Mr. Manohar Lal Khattar inaugurated Gurugram's Integrated Command and Control Center. So this center will be helpful for providing online smart services to the people. Union Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has launched a pilot project for using FASTags for parking purpose in which city? Right answer is Hyderabad. So recently, Union Ministry launched this pilot project of providing parking services using FASTag, and this project was launched at Hyderabad Airport. International Mountain Day is observed on which date? Right answer is 11th of December. So every year on 11th of December, International Mountain Day is celebrated. Now it should be kept in mind that mountain conservation is crucial factor for sustainable development goals. How many must-see monuments have been identified by Archaeological Survey of India? So recently, Archaeological Survey of India has identified 138 monuments as must-see monuments. So these were the most important questions of second week of December. Thank you, and that's all for the day.